Hello, my name is Emma, and I'm here with Victoria. We are both students at the University of Wisconsin in the Family Court Clinic. Today, we will give an overview of how to file a motion to modify legal custody, physical placement, or child support.
To begin a motion to modify, you must fill out a notice of motion and motion to change. This is Form FA 4170. All the forms we mentioned can be found linked below. The purpose of this form is to make the other party aware that you are filing a motion and to let them know what changes you are asking for.
The next form you will need to fill out is an income and expense statement. This is Form FA 4138. This form summarizes your current financial information. Be sure to make 3 copies of each of these forms, one for yourself, one to file with the court, and one to serve to the other party. You can check with your courthouse to see if they have a copier for you to use. You should expect a fee for making copies. For example, in Dane County, it is 25 cents per copy.
As Emma just mentioned, after filling out the forms, the next step is to file them with the court. These forms can be filed in person at the courthouse. You also have the option to file forms electronically. You can find more information about e-filing by visiting the Wisconsin Court System's website and clicking the link below. When filing motions, there is a fee to do so, as well as a fee to opt into e-filing. If you cannot pay these fees, they may be waived by filling out a fee waiver. This is Form CV 410A. Be sure you ask for a fee waiver before paying any filing fees.
After filing the forms with the court, you will need to serve them on the other party. You will also need to send the other party a blank income and expense statement. Though you can fill out an income and expense statement at a later time, it is best to fill yours out and make copies and send it with the other documents at this time. If the party has an attorney listed on CCAP, you do not need to mail them a copy of the forms. They will receive a notification when something has been filed. The easiest way to serve the other party is to mail them a copy of the forms. If you serve by mail, you must complete and submit a copy of an affidavit of mailing. This is Form FA 4121. Mail the forms to the address listed with the court. If you know that the other party is at a different address, you should mail a copy to that address as well.
After filing the forms, you will receive a hearing date. Keep an eye out for this in the mail. You can also check CCAP for information on your hearing date.
Step 1 is to fill out a notice of motion and motion to change. This is Form FA 4170. The purpose of this form is to ensure that the other party is aware that you are filing a motion and let them know what changes you are asking for. Let's review the notice of motion and motion to change form together. Okay, now we are looking at the form. At the top of the form, you will see you need to fill out what county you are filing in. You will then fill out the information of the petitioner and the respondent. On the right side, you will check the boxes of what you are making a motion to try and change. You will then see the to line. You will fill out the name of the person that you are sending this to, of the other party. You will not fill out the next fields that have the location and date. The court will fill those out on their own at a later time. Now you have a chance to expand on what you're trying to ask the court to change. The first section is to modify physical placement orders. The next section is for legal custody, and then section C is for child support. The next section is maintenance, and then there is a section for arrears payments. After filling out the fields saying what you're trying to change, you will have to give the court the date of the order that you are asking to be modified. And then you have to fill out this section 3 that will let the court and the other party know what substantial changes have occurred that are leading you to make this change. After filling all these fields out, you will sign and date this form, and once it's complete, file it with the court.
Step number 2 is to fill out an income and expense statement. This is Form FA 4138. The purpose of this is to summarize your current financial information. Let's review the income and expense statement form, FA 4138. We are now looking at an income and expense statement. Again, fill out the petitioner and respondent boxes as well as your case numbers. Section 1 is going to be where you're going to attach your proof of income. This is a statement reflecting income earned to date for the current year and a most recent W-2 statement. Sections 2 and 3 are general information about your yourself, such as your name and your address, as well as for your employer. Section number 4 is for you to enter the name and relationship of all people that you live with in your house. Section 5 is a breakdown of your monthly income and monthly deductions. Make sure you fill out these boxes as accurately as possible. Number 10 and number 21 will have you add together lines 1 and 9 and subtract lines 12 and 20. That way you can come up with your complete monthly net income. Section 6 is your current monthly household expenses. Please try and summarize to the best of your ability the most accurate numbers. Section number 7 is whether or not you have assets such as vehicles and real estate with a total fair market value of $10,000 or more at this time. Finally, you will sign and print your address at the box on the bottom right, and then this form should be all good to go.
Step 3 is to fill out a fee waiver form if needed. This is Form CV410A. There is a fee to file motions with the court. You may be able to waive these fees by filling out this form. Be sure to ask for a fee waiver before paying any fees. This form will need to be notarized, but a court official will be able to do this for you at the courthouse. Let's review this Form CV410A, a fee waiver together. This is the fee waiver form. Like the other forms, you will fill out the county information, your name, and the opposing party. This top section, under oath, you are stating that you cannot pay any of the filing fees or service fees in this action. Be sure to check this box. Section 1, you will fill out if you receive aid from any programs listed. If you do not receive aid, skip this section and go down to Section 2. Section 2 then has information about your marital status, your employer status, a summary of your income and your expenses at this time. Do not forget that this form will need to be notarized. Once it's been notarized, you can sign it and fill out the other fields of information at the bottom. Then it's complete and ready to file.
Step 4 is to file the forms with the court. You have 2 different filing options. You can either file in person or opt into electronic filing. Step number 5 is to serve the forms on the opposing party. Serve the completed forms on the other party. Be sure to also send a blank income and expense statement. The easiest way to serve the other party is by mailing the forms. If you do mail the forms, be sure to complete and submit a copy of the affidavit of mailing. This is Form FA4121. Let's review the affidavit of mailing form, FA4121. We are now looking at the affidavit of mailing. Again, at the top, fill out the petitioner and respondent names as well as your case number. This next section, you are going to check out each of the copy of the following documents that you've included in the envelope. Make sure you make note of the date that you sent the envelope out, as well as the name and address of the person that you are mailing to. Before you do anything else, make sure that you take this document to a notary before you sign it. Get it notarized at the courthouse, and then you are free to sign and print your name, and then this document should also be good to go. Step 6 is to look out for a hearing date and prepare for court. After filing, you will receive a hearing date. Look for this in the mail or for a notice in your email if you are an e-filer. Watch our next videos for more detailed information on these motions. That is all we have for this video. Thanks for watching.